so that we would erase some of that income inequality. The average doctor would say, what does that have to do with the practice of medicine? That's politics. Well, it's politics in the sense of you have to use the political process to change your fiscal policy, your tax structure, to do the redistribution, that terrible word that was anathema to many people in Washington. But if you do, one of Marmot's close colleagues, another epidemiologist at the University of London, a man named Richard Wilkinson, he did some transnational studies and compared countries rather than people within one organization. And he found that wherever the quintile spread, the difference between the amount of the total income controlled by the top 20% compared to the bottom 40%, where that gap was the narrowest, people lived longer and were healthier, irrespective of what the mean income level was. So you went up with this phenomenon of a place like Costa Rica. The males in Costa Rica have the same life expectancy as males in the United States. Or you have a state in India like Kerala, which has for over 100 years been better about gender equity, it's been better about income distribution, about social services, about emphasizing education, and so forth. Kerala State has a very narrow quintile spread. It's by far the healthiest state in India, but it's also healthier than a lot of so-called high-income countries in terms of premature morbidity and mortality. Or you have the ultimate example of narrow quintile spread in Japan, and they have the longest life expectancy in the world. And then you look at the Western democracies, and you see that countries like the US and the UK, which have the biggest spread, are among the least healthy in terms, I mean, we now rank about 32nd in the world, whereas the Nordic countries, Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, they have a much narrower quintile spread, and they also have much better health indices.